Okay, here's a look at another old masterpiece figure. This is the MP-19 Smokescreen, and I'm kind of doing a series of opening up these older masterpiece figures done in the more toy slash realistic look. And this is actually my extra set that I bought because my original one that I had, I gave away to a friend. Along with many other old masterpiece figures that I kind of regret giving away now because I actually rebought some of them that I gave away. But anyways, just to let you know again, the reason why I'm opening it up is because I finally decided what I want to do with my old masterpiece done in the toy slash realistic look is to keep them in this nice alt mode. So yeah, that's why I'm opening these up. So with that said, let's just go ahead, get right into it and open this up. And as I do that, I'll just share some other things I want to just note and have documented. And that is I had to repurchase from eBay some of these old figures that I gave away to my friend because yeah, I'm really getting all into this now. The older masterpiece figures that are done in the toy slash realistic look, because they do look kind of cool in their the alt mode. And so I'll give you an example when I take this out, and you can see, and you can also kind of see unboxing, see what it's like to get a figure. And here, this is what we get. We get obviously your instructions, that it's not done in a nice booklet style, which I like, but you do get the nice bio card, and you do get 3 accessories: his handgun, which is nicely painted, and these is shoulder guns, and obviously the figure. So here you could see why I decided to have these in the old masterpiece figures in their alt mode, because this looks really cool. I mean, this represents the toy, the original G1 toy, but in a masterpiece style, but also with a little bit of extra details to give it a nice realistic look. I mean, you can even see just from the paint, this looks like a really nicely washed and waxed car. So really nice. And the difference with the older style, you could see it has like a dark tinted windows as opposed to the blue windows that represents more of the cartoon. But anyways, here is a look at that. So now let's go ahead and transform this. So hopefully I remember how to transform this, because I already transformed the prow and the blue streak. So this is pretty much the same. Let's see. Well, first of all, let's come up a little bit so we have more room. And first, you do have to pull and stretch to be able to untab this piece from in that slot on both sides. And then we do bend it down so we could start getting to his legs, split this in half. And this part was always tricky because you do need to separate this back from the sides. From this parting line, there's a little tab that goes in there, and it is a little tricky because there is that bar in here that's really hard to get into. And let me see if I can get it. But maybe, I don't think this actually helps, but let's just go ahead and do it on the inner piece, bring down that panel. Well, now let's see if that helps us to bring that little hinge out. There's that little hinge that needs to come out of that cutout there, and then you could start rotating it while at the same time on this double hinge extend his thigh up or accordion it up, and then we can finish adjusting his foot here, lift this back up, pull down the spoiler which acts as a heel, and this little window here, I think it goes behind that tab, and do the same on this side. So let's go ahead and just bring this panel, inner panel piece down first, and let's see if that makes it a little bit easier to rotate down this side part of the rear vehicle. And it's kind of hard because you're trying to untabbing and trying to pull it out here, and you can see how it rotates down, and then you rotating it so it's forming his foot. Once we got that done, then we can accordion his thigh up on that double hinge, and then we can fold this back up, bring out, let's bring out his little heel here, and then the little window folded down behind that tab. And now we have, I think, his legs all done. And let's come up a little bit more so we have more room to see. And here, bring down his chest, our center abs here. And then we want to bring down his arms, which rotates on the side of his abdomen there. And then we can pull, separate, untab them, and then spread out his arms like so. And then on the top, we want to push this up so we can bring down this canopy and bring down the front part of his chest. But first, we need to bring up his head, lift it up, which shows these two little slots for these side fenders that have his side view mirrors. So it's on a double hinge, so you use that to get it into that little slot, not right there. And then do the same on this side, goes into that little slot. Once we do, then we can let's see, bring this down just at an angle, because at the same time we need to now bring back up his arms that are attached to the side of his chest here. Once we do that, then we can push up all the way the center of his chest here, which is a little tight. I mean, you heard that big click. And then we can go ahead and finish rotating this whole piece down. And that piece does, can't see, does tab in on the top there. And I'm not sure, well, that's why. I think we need to bring up these little attachments for the shoulder guns. Now this should, easily come down. Let's see, I don't think it's necessary to see, but there's a tab up there and a slot in there, and then from his crotch and up here, you should be able to tab that in. Let's see, tabs in. And once we got that, then we can, the same issue here. I was telling you, I don't think, okay, first let's fold this up. This piece right here, it doesn't really go up straight, and it's supposed to be straight, so I'm actually having to push up, which is causing a lot of tension, because you see it keeps coming down. And I think it was intended, I already said this many times, but it's supposed to come up, and it's intended for these tabs to go in that slot. Unfortunately, because this tension is, or the tolerance is bending too much down, you're having to push it up, which causes a lot of tension, forcing it down. And when I let go, it's the same thing. So yeah, that's just an issue. So that's why I don't have that tabbed in. But once we got that, then we could rotate his hips around 180. Let's get them all straightened out and then adjust his arms. Oh, this part's cool, how they made this a little bit different. It's because Smokescreen had the tires on the top of his shoulders. So that was cool that they were able to make the necessary adjustments there. And let's come down here so we can get a better look. And now his shoulders, they do attach. And let's see, I think they go this way. Is it this way or this way? No, it has to be this way. So there's the tab here, the blue tab goes into the slot of his shoulder guns, and there is a little hook here, so it goes behind the hood of the car, which maybe I am doing it on the wrong side, so maybe it goes this way. Yeah, I put it on the wrong side, so I guess it goes this way. So, but it's the same thing. You tab it in, and that little hook goes behind the hood of the car. And let's come up a little bit more here. Get all these things nicely straightened out and adjusted. And now we have Smokescreen in robot mode, and this is always cool. This little articulating doors that form his wings, so you can kind of have him up, kind of like Voltron. And let's see, you can take his gun, open up his hand, done in the old style with the thumb just molded like that, so you have to be careful. This gun doesn't really tab in very well, but you can close the fingers and it holds it very nicely. So now we have Smokescreen, the original Masterpiece, or first version of the Masterpiece Smokescreen in robot mode. And this looks nice. And yeah, he's going to be transformed back to alt mode and stay that way. So this is my only chance to get a look at the original first version of the Smokescreen. And of course, this time I came prepared. So here is the plus version. So let's see if you could see the difference. This one's obviously more cartoon accurate. So the face, I remember people making fun of the face. This one looks like a Jay Leno chin or something. Yeah, but this one is more cartoon accurate. Even the shoulder guns, you could see it's more cartoon accurate. And the legs, this nice blue anime color windows as opposed to the more realistic dark tinted windows. So that's pretty much the difference. And also, yeah, you could see his gun and shoulder cannons. These are painted like silver, and these are more like the gray cartoon. So I don't need to go over all of the differences. You could just see this one's more toon accurate. This one's more of a G1 toy / realistic look, which still looks really nice. But the whole reason why I'm opening up all of these is because this is going to stay as robot mode, the cartoon version, and this toy / realistic look is going to be transformed and forever stay in his nice alt mode. So that's it. I don't know if I should. No, yeah, that's it, because I like to take the pictures after. So that's a look at the MP-19 Smokescreen. So now it's time to move on to opening up the rest of my old Masterpiece figures. Oh, real quick, I can't believe I forgot to show off the accessories that comes with the Plus version. So it does come with this nice smoke effect. That's really cool. I only wish they would have you more than this one. And if you can hear all that shaking, that's because I put in here the alternative faces that they also gave you for the Plus version. I think that's cool. You could see he has like a smiling face and kind of like this shocked look on his face. So anyways, that's it. I just forgot to show the little accessories that comes with the Plus version. And here's just one last quick look. Yeah, so that's it. Now it's time to move on and open up the rest of my old masterpiece figures.